Hello and welcome to the Derp Nation. I'm James. Michael is somewhere, and this is the PS Vita. We've got it in-house, 3G and Wi-Fi. Let's open this bad boy up. I know you guys have been waiting really anxiously for this video review. All right, so inside we got the Welcome to the World of PlayStation, connected by AT&T. Lots of wires everywhere. And okay, the PlayStation Vita itself isn't actually the okay. Wait, Mike, this is the
Dude,
they give the PSV Go.
It's amazing.
Mike, what the?
Hey everybody and welcome to the Derp Nation. I'm Michael.
And I'm James.
And today we're here with the PS Vita and we're going to review it. So James, what are you expecting from the PS Vita?
You know, I have no idea. Other than just holding it in my hands right now, it's very impressive. It's lightweight, it's comfortable. I mean, I just touched the analog sticks and they seem amazing. So I'm really excited just to dive into the review.
Alright, well I'm a total PSP noob, so I'm going to go with what he said. And now let's go and review this bad boy.
Alright, we're here with the PS Vita. And let's just start out with some specifications, yeah?
Okay, let's do
we?
some specifications.
Alright, let's take a look at this beauty.
So starting off with the CPU, it's got an ARM Cortex A9 core, which has 4 cores within it. It's a quad core, so to say.
It's better than the PSP 1000.
It has a 5-inch touchscreen, and it also has a rear touchpad, which is a multi-touchpad. It has a front and rear camera.
Which has been all right. It seems that the cameras aren't that great, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. Here's the rear touchpad.
It has a 6-axis motion sensing system, 3-axis gyroscope, and 3-axis accelerometer.
You know, the turn on time is actually not that bad. I'm pretty impressed. It's not.
That was not bad at all.
All right, continue. What else does this beauty have? Built-in GPS. That's great. I don't know how much we're gonna be using the GPS on this PS Vita, but oh, the screen went off. Oh well.
It also has a Wi-Fi location service.
Exactly,
support.
and
That's
quite honestly, you know, the main things that we're going to be talking about, dual analog sticks. Thank you, Sony, so much. They feel pretty great. I really hope that actually when you log hours on this thing, they won't get flimsy.
That was what stopped me from buying the original PSP. I could not put up with having one
just from like feeling it. It seems that, you know, maybe if you really take this thing, you know, with you all the time, it might get a little bit worn out. And it's got basically pretty much, I can't get it open. You have an accessory jack right here. Unannounced accessories, but they will come. And so that's very exciting. You will put your cartridges in the slot. Okay, well, it's very hard to open these slots. Cartridges are new. The games are that big. It's pretty much just like a Nintendo DS. But it's, yeah, they pretty much, Sony screwed up on the UMD, Universal Media Disc. The disc that was not universal for any reason whatsoever. Power button on the top, volume on the top as well. Lots of people think that this is the power button. It's not. It's pretty much just like, you know, the Xbox home button. It will turn your screen on and off, and then you pretty much like swipe to log in. And yeah, pretty much that's about it for the actual specifications. It's very lightweight. The only problem is it's massive. This is my hand. It's bigger than my hand.
Not exactly something's gonna fit in your pocket.
I don't think so. That seems kind of funny though. I mean, quite honestly, all the portables. We actually have a PSP Go right here. If anyone owned this at all, this is the size difference. The PSP Go could actually fit almost inside the screen of the PS Vita. So I guess. Well,
to be fair, they are cramming a whole lot more into the PS
To be fair, this thing really is a powerhouse. The graphics look beautiful from what we've seen so far. This is the interface. This is the menu. This is what you will see are these fantastic little bubbles.
It's got a pretty good touchscreen there too.
The touchscreen is very impressive. I would pretty much rate it up there with almost iPhone, iPod. There's no lag. It doesn't feel hard to move, which is very, very important, especially for me, because if it's going to be a 5-inch touchscreen, it better be good, especially for the, you know, $300 price tag almost. So photos, browser, PS Store, pretty much all the, you know, basic things in bubble form. Music, the music interface seems pretty nice. The PS Vita does come with an 8 gigabyte memory card. It doesn't seem that will be enough for actually downloading games from the PS Store onto it.
Yeah, you can't really build up an extensive library with only 8 gigs.
But I guess since they had to give you something because the memory cards are proprietary. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't say that. So basically they're pulling, a Nintendo, where the 3DS, they have special cartridges so they don't fit in the old Nintendos. And so yeah, you're gonna have to buy that. That's one thing that I don't really like about the PS Vita. So far I have a lot of likes. So far the build quality is really, really nice. Dislikes though, very expensive memory cards. So that might be.
Seems like every company nowadays
that
has
might
to
be a
have
bit
something proprietary. You have to buy extra.
Exactly, but that's how they get you. And so hopefully, I mean, all that money that we're spending, hopefully will be going into making the product that much better. So let's go into a game. We got Super Stardust here. And so quite honestly, very nice animations. I'm excited.
Not a huge fan of the bubble menus, but they look pretty nice.
It's functional. It's definitely functional.
Yeah, it's very.
The learning curve is almost immediate.
It's a very simple interface.
There's dual, there's stereo. It's pretty much just on par with Nintendo 3DS or your Game Boy, anything. The sound's not that great, but quite honestly, that's why you got headphone port.
We have a nice D-pad over here. It's kind of like the D-pad on the
you have
Xbox 360.
The D-pad clicks just a little bit, but I feel that it could be a lot.
But it's all one unit. It's not individual
one thing. They're not
buttons
individual
anymore.
buttons. It's neither here nor there. I really like the functionality, the feel of the XO triangle square buttons. I think they're actually very nice. The sizing I know changed from the original PS Vita, like when they were making it. And quite honestly, I've got no problem with it. So this is basically, this game actually has 6-axis controls. So that's pretty exciting.
They seem pretty sensitive too.
Yeah, pretty much just like a PlayStation controller. So let's just do a little bit of walkthrough. The graphics are very immersive. I will give it that. It is. I enjoy it almost better than the 3D on a 3DS, Nintendo 3DS. I have no idea what
I don't
I'm doing.
really feel like I'm playing on a little portable device when I play with this thing.
That's because it has a massive touchscreen, which I really like. How do I shoot? Oh my goodness! I see. Let's get closer to this rock. I see. But really, with a screen that's as large as this, you really feel that you're inside the game. It's very nice. And Super Stardust is actually a title that comes free with the PlayStation Vita. Is that correct?
If you buy the 3G.
If you buy the 3G, right? I see. Oh, and also just a little comment on the 3G. Apparently, it's quite hard to set up. And just for data plans, if you are looking to purchase the 3G model, it will cost you signing up through AT&T. Per month, it'll be around $15 to get you 250 megabytes. I'm not exactly sure how much you need, but quite honestly, 250 megabytes seems ridiculously low.
Yeah.
On my iPhone, I hate that I have 2 gigabytes. I wish I could have more. But quite honestly, these joysticks, they feel really amazing. Just little comments though. I feel even amazing as this is, Sony, this is what you should have done years and years ago.
This is what you should have done.
You would have had such a better step up on everything. Of course, the graphics would have been a bit lesser, but I feel that this is everything that the original PSP needed.
This is everything you wanted from
to
your
be.
original PSP.
And so basically, you can exit out of the game at any time. Swipe back to your menu. Pretty exciting. And yeah, anything else that we might want to cover?
They have Netflix.
Yeah, there's
Netflix.
lots of different apps that we actually haven't dived
Netflix,
into yet.
Facebook.
We actually have Uncharted. If anyone's actually played, insert a PS Vita card. I see. Okay, so
so you do have to actually
download it on the
cards
game. I see. Okay, well that's nice.
So I guess if you don't download your games, you could build up a pretty good library.
Yeah, definitely.
They've got these little game holders right here.
Yeah, exactly.
You can place your games inside of.
Brilliant.
Like so.
All right, so let's take a look at the photo application.
But it's okay.
Okay, so this is the camera application.
Should have filmed the whole thing with it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, the rear-facing camera, the camera that you see right here, which is looking at my hand. That is 5 megapixels. Isn't that correct? 5 megapixels.
5 megapixels.
Anyone can
correct.
shout out 5 megapixels.
5 megapixels.
Great, thank you so much. Which will in this rapidly changing market, I feel could be 8 megapixels. I feel that it could be a bit better.
Yes, it could. Especially in a device so large, I would expect a lot better camera.
Oh, and
With a
this
device
is
with such an
this is what we
Hi.
look like. This is the
Yo.
that was a very fast transition. I like that a lot. Quite honestly, I feel getting around the PS Vita is quite easy. The animation is very nice. You can just stretch it right there. It gives you a lot. It gives you a lot. It's all about enjoying the little things. And quite honestly, stuff like this,
stuff
and
like stroking the PS Vita.
it just makes all the difference.
And
Just taking a look at actually the finish of the PS Vita, it hasn't changed. Just the same exact sort of thing. If you put your finger on there, if you like just touching the touch screen, your fingerprints are going to be there, and they're going to be there for a really long time. Unless you clean it. But honestly, if you're going to be at that OCD, you're going to have to carry, like a little handkerchief with you all the time.
And it wouldn't be very.
Oh my
portable
goodness!
if you
Please
had to
get
carry
me
a
back to the main
handkerchief with you all
menu.
the time. So, James, how do you feel about the PS Vita after that?
All right. Well, after playing it for a little bit, pretty much getting the way around. I really like it. I'm pretty impressed. This is definitely the right step. For Sony, definitely the right step in the right direction. For me, I won't buy it. It's a lot of money.
It seems like they haven't.
Student, I'm a bit broke, so I think Sony. I think people are having pretty much the same reaction though. Like it's a lot of money to put out, especially for games after you have to purchase the system. But overall, I think the things that will come after the PS Vita.
It seems like they're still kind of overreaching a little bit, trying to do things that the machine can't quite handle.
But overall, I give it a thumbs up in the slanted direction. Thumbs up, I would buy it, but then
I'll do the slanted
won't
direction
buy
as
it.
well. It's pretty cool. The question is will people actually trust the PSP this time?
I have high hopes for this
because if people
I
don't,
definitely have high hopes. If you guys have $300, and then money to pay for the 3G if you want, which is $15 a month, not $30 a month, I would go for it. Why not? Splurge.
And if you
it
don't,
would be fun.
Then it will go the way of the PSP Go. And that would be sad.
Yeah, not good. So, thanks for watching our video review.
We really hope you enjoyed it.
And subscribe and like all of our videos. We're getting better, hopefully.
Outro screen.